XRP holders, the market is dumping, and we're going to be talking about where I think XRP could be headed because my XRP trade, my $200,000 XRP trade got stopped out in the profit, I may add, but it did get stopped out. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to be doing moving forward here. So without further ado, thank you for stopping by. Welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hop into it. All right, guys, we're going to start off here looking at the overall market. Bitcoin is trading at just shy of $104,000, all the way down from about 112K over the past week or so. We've seen quite a drawdown, mainly because, well, I'll say sell the news event, Bitcoin Vegas 2025, but also on top of that, these tariffs. One day they're here, next day they're not, next day they're here. We're seeing a lot of whipsawing, and we're also moving into the summer. The summer is usually notoriously a low volume, sideways, boring period of time for crypto, and we're seeing that play out. You know, the traditional market today, it was quite green. It was not red at all, but Bitcoin is taking a little bit of a beating, bringing all of crypto down with it, and XRP included. We're going to be talking about that. So I do want to say, although the entire market's dropping and dumping, breaking, I say, over on Crypto Twitter, follow me at 333 Blacksea. Hyperliquid Whale, James Wynn opened another 40x long position on Bitcoin, okay, guys? This time, we're looking at about a $46 million long position, about a $12 million on this other coin as well. But guys, I just want you to realize that the whales are still buying. The whales are still bullish, and I am as well. You know, when the market is sideways chopping and you're seeing altcoins taking a beating, you should be, if you have high conviction, you should be looking at it as an opportunity. And breaking below this level, has reached my invalidation. That's why my trade did get stopped out in the profit below $2.37. I said, as long as we don't close below about $2.30, $2.29, I think that this could hold. I think that we could see something like this play out. But I said, if we close below this level, about $2.30, I expect to touch, at least come close to a touch of $2.07, and that is exactly what's happening right now, guys. And if you do want to take advantage of this volatility, feel free to check out in the description box or pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign bonus to Blowfin. All you have to do is click that link, deposit Trailbit. You get a bunch of free money and take advantage of their promotions. They have always some awesome promotions. But if you deposit $100 right now, you get $10 for free of XRP. Take advantage of it, especially while this market is low like this right now. We're seeing this sell-off. Get the best bang for your buck. And you know, guys, I had a $200,000 XRP long position, and it got stopped out. But guys, this is what a lesson that you should learn in really any trading in general. Even if there's a 90%, even 95, 99% chance that something is going to happen statistically or probabilistically speaking, there's still that 5% or 1% chance that there is an invalidation, and we're seeing that play out. That's exactly why you need to use stop losses. You need to trade with discipline, okay? You need to use discipline, especially when you're leverage trading, guys. And, you know, right now, what am I doing now? I am looking for opportunities. I'm looking for a little bit of a bounce here. If we come down and touch and test $2.07, I'm going to look at opening up another long position, a significant long position on XRP, because, guys, I am bullish on XRP, and I do think that into Q4 2025, we should be expecting continuation of the upside for Bitcoin, and that means that XRP and altcoins should be following as well. So looking at XRP right now, we're at rank 4, down about 8.34% in the past 7 days, down about 2.84% in the past 24 hours. And we're sitting at a $124 billion market cap. So we lost about a $10 billion market cap over the past week. So that's quite significant, guys. And you look at the 24-hour volume, $3.5 billion, mainly to sell pressure. It is what it is. You know, the market cannot just go straight up, guys. You need to have some cool-off periods. If you look at this right now, I'll be honest, this does look a little spooky. This does look a little spooky on Bitcoin, but I do think that coming down here to this range around like 100,000 is fine. And I even think, I know this is going to freak a lot of people out. I think that we could come and test 94,000 before the end of 2025, before we start to see that big bounce where we see something like this, where we see a big continuation to new all-time highs. Now, that's worst case scenario, in my opinion, as long as the bullish structure stays intact. In my opinion, I think that move down to 94,000 is less likely unless it happens, say, in July or we start to really chop around. But usually, guys, like June and July are not necessarily significantly bearish. Usually they're sideways and choppy and not really decisive in direction. Notoriously for crypto, it is. But I do expect more of this. More chop just for a little while, guys, until September, really. September is kind of like my area where I want to be saying, like, all right, guys, when we reach September, right around here, this area, we should be making a test at new highs and probably be making a test of 120 to 150,000, because I do think that the 4-year cycle is the most important thing we have left here, and I think that that's the most important data point that we should be drawing our theses off of, in my opinion. And, guys, I was over at the Bitcoin Las Vegas conference for the 2025 Bitcoin Vegas, literally like yesterday is the time of recording this video, and Brad Garlinghouse was there. All the biggest players were there, and I got to listen to some of these speakers, got to talk to them one-on-one, which is pretty cool, and it is very eye-opening that this industry is here to stay. This industry is just warming up. The institutions have just arrived, and this is going to cook up and get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's why I'm bullish on crypto, guys. I'm bullish on crypto to chase that financial freedom, and I have achieved that, and I want to teach that and let you guys know how I did it, and let you guys know from my experience. I've been trading crypto for nearly a decade, how you can do it. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I just tell you guys what I'm doing, and I put my money where my mouth is. It's as simple as that. That's all I got, guys. Let me know in the comment section below how bullish you are on XRP. Are you buying this dip? I think under $3 is an opportunity. That's all I got. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.